Hello, my baby blossoms. I say baby. I don't know why I said baby. Anyways. Baby blossoms. So today I'm going to be showing how I edit on KineMaster, because this is what Caitlin really wants to know, and I feel like this will also help some other people out there who don't know how to use KineMaster just yet. But it's a really good. Don't mind this. This is Melanie Martinez when she was younger. Look at all this Melanie Martinez stuff, you know. But anyways, so what was I talking about again? Oh yeah. So KineMaster is a really good editing app, editing service, kind of. I don't know if you guys service, that's why I said kind of. But anyways, there is a premium that you can get in this app, and it helps a lot when it comes to wanting to get audio, wanting to do audio, or certain stuff like effects and everything. The first thing to start on your project, you're going to want to go here and press this button right here, and then this screen will pop up. You're going to want to press for YouTube, you're going to want to press 16:9, okay? Now, what you want to do is you go to any of these files here. Right now, I'm just going to go to my screenshots. And then I'm going to pick a background, a plain background. This is one of my favorites. And I press check. Now, you see these black things on the side? This will happen if your picture isn't the correct size of 16:9. If that does, here's an easy way. If that does happen, here's an easy way to fix it. You simply just click on this thing down here, and then it will turn yellow. Make sure it's yellow around it, and then all this stuff will pop up on the side. Now, what you're gonna want to do is, you see this, you see this right here? I'm circling it with the orange thing. You want to click that, and you want to press this equal button sign, kind of. And then what you want to do now is you want to go to your thing and then zoom in so there's no more black. You can adjust it up, down, whatever you want. But that's a basic thing to know. Now, there are clip graphics. All mine are from Premium, basically, except for these ones down here. Travel and activity, segmental, powerful, more title effects, base title effects. Those ones come with the app when you first get the app. No premium needed or anything. Now, I'm going to go over all these things. Actually, a different video will be about me doing an intro and how I edit it. But I'm just going to go over the basic buttons here and tell you what they mean. That way you get a more idea of KineMaster. So, we have these scissors. If you click the scissors, there's something, it's called trim/split. Now, this is a lot to explain here, kind of. If you want to press trim to the left of Playhead, let's add something real quick. Oh, not export. Okay, so let's go to layered real quick and media. I'm going to put just, not a video. You know what? Let's just do Melanie Martinez, okay? So we're going to put that right there. Okay? And now if you click on the butterfly picture here again, so it's yellow, go to scissors and you press trim to left of Playhead. That will cut off, basically. Same with this one. This is basically the same. But if we go to the scissors, press trim to left of Playhead, then that thing here becomes smaller than it originally was. And if you do that by accident, there is an undo button right here. So you can press undo, and it goes back to its normal size. Basically, if that does happen and you cut it, it just makes it smaller. So it shows up for less of a time. That's when it was cut. But this is before it was cut. I'm pretty sure you can already tell that that was longer. So that's basically the same thing with this, but it's hard to tell. That's why I used a different thing for it. Moving on to the next one, trim to right of Playhead, the same exact thing, but if we go right here, then instead of trimming to the left on this side, it would trim to this side. So wherever this red line is, and you press that trim to right of Playhead, then that side, whatever's on the right side of that line, will be gone. Remember, you can undo this if it's done by accident. Same thing with the left of Playhead. Everything on the left side of the red bar will be gone. You're going to undo that with just the undo button. now this thing. I'm not really sure about this, but it's basically, oh, okay, now, oh yeah, I remember this. So basically, this is just a split screen. This is used for green screening sometimes and magic tricks that you can use, but that's a whole different concept, kind of. So, I don't know if concept's the right word. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look so embarrassed on you once I find out the true meaning of concept. Anyways, you can just split your image by doing this. Now, some things only pop up on your type of using your video or a screenshot you put in. From this case, if you tap on this, your media here, your whole background, that won't show up on these top things or down here at all, because it is not, you cannot do that on the background. That's not possible. But you can do it on a screenshot, and you can also drag this down. Now, if you want this to go away, you can just press off. Now the next one, rotate. So if your picture is, let's say, the wrong way like this, you can easily fix that just by going to this rotate and press it either one of these buttons until it is the right correct way up. Also, if you want to mirror it, if you want to mirror it or flip it, you can just press this one. If you want to flip it upside down, you can press this one instead of having to go this way. Simple, basically. Now, oh, I'm gonna fix that. I think it was like that, whatever. Next one is in animation. Now, for the bumping up part that I use on a lot of my OCs when editing, this is what people are kind of asking. Now, what I'm about to show you does require a green screen on some terms of how you're doing it. So if you're doing an OC, like how I was doing earlier, where it pumps up, then you do need green screen. If it's anything else, just like a plain image, and you want it to enter in, then you don't really need a green screen. Well, Caitlin is asking about, and I just do this because other people might not know how to do this either, and you can do this on KineMaster. Now, if you go to in animation, there are all these different ones, like fade. It will fade in,
pop in, slide right in, slide left in, slide up, slide down, clockwise come in, counterclockwise come in, drop, scale up, scale down, converge, wipe right, wipe left, wipe
up, wipe down. Basically, you get it. But for the one that makes it go like this, it's called pop-up. For the one that makes it go like this, it's called pop open. You can go down and try all of these. They're really cool and fun. But the one that I use most of the time is pop-up. Now, if you press it and you don't know how to get rid of it, instead of pressing the undo for the whole time, you can just go up and press none, and then it is simply gone. Now, let me show you one thing as well. Oops. If you go to pop, and depending on the size of how long you put this part, you can choose how long, like how quick you want the thing to pop up, or how slow you want the thing to pop up. Same things goes with all this. Even if it's counterclockwise, you can choose how fast or how slow you want it to go counterclockwise to enter into the screen. If you don't want anything, just press none and it's gone. That goes for the out animation as well, except that's how it gets out. Now let me explain something. How earlier it was just at this kind of, that's because my thing was too small. I enlarged it and then went to here and then it came to this because it got bigger. Now, same thing with all this, speed, anything really. If you don't want anything, just go up and press none. Now, for overall animation, there is a blink show. This will happen throughout the whole thing. Let's watch. Basically, that will happen for no matter what you pick. Flicker, this will happen. What is happening to the photo right now will happen to the whole thing. For as long as this is. Pulse, jitter, multiple ones. They're really cool and really fun. There's like clockwise, counterclockwise. Really awesome. I really like it. Now, we move to chroma key. Chroma key is for green screen basically. Unless there is no green screen, you can choose the targeted color. It will green screen out any blue in the photo. It can green screen out any white in the photo, which is basically the whole photo kind of. It will green screen out any black in the photo. It will green screen out any yellow in the photo. Any orange. And now show mask. It will turn black and white usually. Yeah, let's turn it back to its normal color. It will turn black and white usually if you have the show mask on. That is no problem to take it off To see what it would look like, you can, when green screening it in the middle of chroma key, just press show mask so it's blank, and you can see how it would look like when green screened. Detail curve, I'm not so sure about this. Oh, okay, so it just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. So if you go down here, you can see the changes that are happening to the photo right now. If you want, you can look this up on YouTube. I don't know really much about the detail curve, so maybe go find another video if you're curious about that. But there's also this, which I'm not sure about either. I would just personally like to leave it at how it is. It's normal and version, and to get rid of the chroma key green screening, all you have to do is press enable so it's off. And all these things you would normally be able to tap if you did green screen are now gone because chroma key is enabled off. Not enabled at all, just like turned off. To enable it, just press enable and it will come up for a green screen. We're going to turn our green screen off. That's basically it. Moving on to cropping. If you want to crop your picture or your video from the view of it, just go to cropping, click it, and then you see all these corners here. You would drag one and drag it to however. For example, I just want our face. So there are two ways to do this basically. Let's go back to its full picture. I could do a little and then just zoom in, which is actually really hard. But to undo it, you just go like that. Back to its normal version. But that's why I don't really do the zoom in type. I kind of just like crop it to fit her face. Like this. Now, mask. This is what I use for a flickering light. You can also search up videos on this, how to do a flickering light, and we'll explain all of this cropping basically. But if we go to cropping and you turn on mask, the shape, you can click any shape. It will cut it in half for like a mask, you know? Kind of. And if you don't want it to be like that, you can just press the square again. Now feather. Feather gets rid of the edges kind of. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can see what it's doing basically. Now we're going to move on to alpha opacity. Opacity. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but basically that just shows how much you can see. If you go down to 0, you can't see it at all. If you go up to 100, you can see it very clearly. It just like fades kind of, no matter how much you go up or down. Now, go to color filter. This you do need premium for. So if you have premium and you don't know how to do this, basically it's just like a filter you can use for it. And you filter whatever you want. I really like this filter because it turns everything orange, kind of, in my opinion. This one too. I really like them. But you do need premium for those. Wait, maybe you don't, but adjusting, I know you do. So brightness, to add brightness, you will need premium and everything. So basically contrasting is just, you're just adjusting the photo, kind of. Like that. Now moving on to blending. I don't really know about this one. You can ask, or you can search up on YouTube how to do blending on kinemaster. I don't really know how to explain it, but moving on. Oh, actually, that's it. Information, I don't really know what it is, but see how I just changed that? It goes from this layout to this, if it has this at the bottom. If you're Apple, I think it automatically goes to that. I don't know, but yeah, you can turn it like that or have it the same. Okay. So basically, that's it for if it was a photo or a video that you put in through layer. I don't think I'll be able to go through everything exactly, but I'll try. Next thing we have is a media. So we're going to go over this because these are basically what you're going to use a lot. The scissors is basically what I just showed you earlier, except for the split and enter freeze frame. If you do this, it will just enter this. Like if it's... Let's go to a file or a video I have real quick. This one. This will be a spoiler alert to the glue I'm making, but it's okay. So if we go here, you see how I zoomed in this? This will be in a different video. But basically, if you were to go to the scissors, you could stop at any point, like right here, split and insert freeze. Then that would just do this. You would freeze it and then keep moving on. You can easily get rid of it by just clicking on it and then pressing this trash can over here. Okay, moving back. You can also get rid of anything with just pressing the trash can once you click on it. Now, let's go back to this. I already showed these clip graphics, so the only ones I have up here are premium needed, but if you want to buy some and you got premium, then you can go to get more. Some of them don't need premium, but they're not as cool. So, you can all buy these. We'll install them basically, not buy, sorry. So download, and you'll have it to choose from. So the ones that come with it already are travel and activity, segmental, powerful, more title effect, and basic title effects. I will get into detail of how to basically use that. Well, you would just click on it, click on anyone, and then enter a text like, "Hello, Biggie Blossoms," and it'll be up like that. To get rid of it, you just press that trash can. It does get rid of the whole thing. Actually, no, you don't press the trash can. You go back to clip graphics. Sorry, I'm stuck. And you go back to click that, and it's gone. Now, for this plus sign, actually, we'll do it after. If we go to color filter, that's basically what I showed earlier. It's just a filter. Adjustment, the same thing. You need premium for this, though. And Vindicate. Vindicate does this to the screen. Let me move this. Does this to the screen, basically. And that just darkens it, kind of. You can easily get rid of it by chopping this up when you go to here. Press split at Playhead, and it turns it into 2 pieces. Now you can easily press Vindicate, and then only one piece gets vindicated. Or however you would say it. You can, if you do it, to easily turn it off instead of having to press the trash can and press undo, and just press off, turn it off. You can do the same thing to make it turn like this. And I am on Android, so it might be different on Apple, but yeah. Okay, so that's basically all for today. But we have one more thing to cover. So this plus sign, when you split something, you can do all these transition effects. Most of them you need premium for, but these ones don't need premium. There are already some that come with the app when you install it. Travel activity, text, transition, segmental, presentation, powerful, picture-in-picture, multi-video, fun transitions, class transitions, and 3D transitions. Those come with the app when you install it. You don't need premium for that. To buy premium, well, without premium, there would be a watermark up here in this corner, but there's not big for me because I already have premium. Now, to export, all you have to do is click this button right up here. This button I'm hovering over, kind of. Click it, and then there's an export. Now, if you do press export, it will take as long, pretty while, depending on how long the video is. Now, you can play it and watch it, but you have to choose which one. I'm not really going to watch it right now, but to delete the export, there's a trash can. Press delete, and it says, "Are you sure you want to delete?" To delete it, you just press delete. I'm not going to delete mine just yet, but to share it to anywhere, you can share it to Instagram, depending if you have it. You can share to YouTube, messages, anything really. And to delete it, just press delete. That's basically it. I don't really know about these. I don't mess with it because I'm not sure what it does, and I don't want it to ruin my video when I exported it. So yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope this helped. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye.